Hey y'all, long time no see. What's up? What cracking? Hey, I've missed y'all so much, okay? It's been a long time since I last came up here, did anything. So, hey, I just been chilling, doing my own thing, you know, enjoying life. We got so much going on, both against me and the other people in the collective. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Because the Most High is at work all day, every day. Okay? Period. But again, welcome, y'all. Welcome. Welcome again to Beautiful Bliss Tarot. Over here, we learn, listen, laugh, and we're not judging no folks over here. We just want you to do better. You know better, you do better. Okay? So, hey, everybody. I don't know what we're going to be talking about today, but we'll see what comes out. All right. I'm going to just do a little shuffle on screens. First card out. Six of Swords. Okay. But happy belated birthdays to anyone. Seven of Pentacles wanted to show itself, but it flipped back over. So apparently somebody needs to be walking away from this planning and, progress that they've been going through. They need to go within and do some reflecting. They just need to walk away. This definitely came out. Two of Swords. They need to walk away from indecision, stalling. They need to have strength to go ahead and pick a side, pick and choose. All right. Yeah, with Justice on the bottom with this Two of Wands. They want justice from their point of view, but Spirit says once they walk away from this Two of Swords energy, and take those first steps, right, follow behind it with the Ace of Swords, they'll be better off, okay? Followed by the Temperance and this brand new beginning. So, okay, it's given already. Let's get started. So somebody needs to go ahead and walk away and make a transition, make an exit, stage left, okay? From whatever stalling or, don't let the left hand know what the right hand doing, manipulation. Like, you just need to go ahead and move on with your life so you can make those first steps to a new chapter, a new beginning, okay? Because balance is being brought to this situation. I don't know if y'all heard the car horn honk, but yeah. So balance is being brought to the situation. Prosperity, power, opportunity, enlightenment through this waiting period that will grant someone a 10 of Cups. They're, happies with this unconditional love, new friendships, self-love will be opening a new chapter for whomever. They'll be able to walk away from being left out in the cold. But yeah, and also somebody who has been left out in the cold is trying to rush in to affect your happiness, the Sun card, and your victory that follows. But Spirit is saying you need to defend yourself, hold back your finances, money, and resources from this person, and, keep being grateful for what you have, being happy and compassionate for, coming out of this situation on a better part, because this person that's coming in is trying to affect your, affect the truth that's being brought to light, affect your victory. They know that you're defending yourself and you're holding back from them, but they trying to come in and make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm good, everything's straight type shit. And, we can be on some lovers again. Everything was good. We was up, And this person is giving Queen of Wands energy, with this Page of Pentacles behind it. Like, this person don't have much to their name, let alone a place to sleep. So Spirit is saying you need to go ahead and reject their offers, because this person is rejecting other people's offers because they want your collective. But you left them alone, okay? But they're rejecting offers from other people that, want to get with them and stuff. And these people could be people from your past, people from your friend group, collective, take it how it resonates, male or female. You could have had a past friend group that, made it seem like, oh, your person was the bee's knees, knowing all well that they was treating you like shit, dragging you through the mud and everything. But when you come across a good person for you, it's reversed. Now they want to talk trash about that person. It's like, but this new person never, ever did me like the past person did a day in my life. Like, I'm still getting to know them, and they still treat me with way more respect and kindness than the rest of y'all do. And I knew y'all longer. Now y'all want to try. Okay. So, yeah, like, she's, because at first, so it's given a she. So let's just say it like this, but take it as a resume. So your ex-girl, she was beep-bopping with all these people that was smiling in your face and stabbing you in your back, fake-ass friends. And she was accepting the offers to partner with them and do all of this and stuff. But now that you left her alone, and, a few of these stragglers still, chase behind her, to see if she gonna bite. But now she wants to talk about, oh, nah, I'm good because I'm focused on this person. And, that's like, that was judgment because for this person, because it's like, So yeah, so that's judgment for whoever's in the collective, guy or girl, because it's like, yeah, like, you don't know what you got is good until it's gone. And you was fine giving the goods to the community, but now when I don't want you no more, and now you rejecting the community, and that's judgment for people that was in the past in this community and whoever this person is, because they see that whoever you are, collective, you're an emperor, okay? And you have freedom to choose. You're not in no, you're not stuck in your head. You're not battling eternal limitations, and that's causing this person to feel heartbroken and betrayed and defeated with this Ten of Swords. And you're moving on to an empress, an emperor to match your empress, period. And you're moving in slow and steady because you want to put a death to any injustices that's coming from your past. Like, you're cutting all ties from the past, okay? And you're not playing with nobody. And you're giving this Queen of Swords energy. You're quick, you're graceful, you're observant. You're really taking your time to do what you gotta do. And you're just so sweet and loving and kind and caring. And you're really out here celebrating with folks. And that's bringing these people nightmares, and they're arguing behind the scenes because they created so much options that were actually illusions to keep you down and confused. But you're getting your Ten of Pentacles, and you're just as handsome and, good looking now than you was before. Like, that glow up after a bad breakup be just as good as a high school breakup, high school glow up, So yeah, but whoever you are, you're good looking, you're balancing out things like you need to. You no longer wear your heart on your sleeve, okay? And you go within. And when you went within, you started peeping everything that was done in a dishonest way, You were seeing all the betrayal that was done, all the strategy, the tactics that people did in your face and behind your back. And now you can see them, acknowledging the loss. Meanwhile, you're getting brand new opportunities, and this was your wish fulfilled, And whoever your empress is, your empress, she knows. She knows a little bit about what you're going through, because you pretty much just the same shit, different day. But there's a Queen of Cups energy. Somebody who is doing stuff behind the scenes, because it's followed up behind its High Priestess in this moon. So there could be a mother energy or a female friend, some kind of female, take it as it resonates, that knows a lot about what's going on behind the scenes. They have awareness. They are using their intuition about what's going on behind the scenes. and they're watching the situation closely. And they're doing magic. Oh, I guess this could be a sister of yours, collective. This could be somebody in your family. This could be a friend of your ex. This could be somebody in your family that has that weird ass, like, motion where it's like, okay, so for example, you know how like when moms be treating their sons like they boyfriends and husbands and shit? Or when you got like a female that has a lot of brothers and she's like overly protective of them, like they her dues or something like that. Like, you know that's your brother, right? Like, you know you can't, why you acting like that? Like, your mama don't act like that, so why you acting like that? Type shit, you know? This could be that. Could be. Or it could be just one of the ex's like friends or friend group or whatever, right? But this person knows about a lot that's going on behind the scenes. And they talking, they're restless because they want to see a show, but they behind the scenes doing spell work, and maybe for this person, for your ex, but they see that it's not working, it's backfiring. So this could be a little groupies, little minions of this person, because maybe this person wanted to backdoor your ex, collective, so they could get to you, because this spell work that they invested in, hoping that it would garner them, you know, some type of attraction from you or partnership from you, where you like, oh, forget this person, I'm gonna get with you. Like, you got your guards up towards them too, and you slow to bring in any type of love offering. Like, you're just out here enjoying the world, you're trying to maintain your stability now that you're getting it back in order, now that this person is out of your life, out of your energy, and they still trying to figure out how they want to come in with a small monetary gain, but they're on double time. So meanwhile, they coming in on some Knight of Pentacles, double time to your King of Pentacles. Like, they really want to be like, oh, I can contribute. Meanwhile, you got like a whole kingdom you running, and here come some random on a horse like, oh, I got a bag. Is that all you have to your name? Is that your last? Like, is there more? Not to be funny, but like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? And they really want to come in like they can help you out. Like, oh, you know, really, really trying to milk the shit. Like, I don't need your chump change. I know why you're over here. Like, if you want me to have the little chump change, leave it there. Goodbye. Oh, you can't leave the chump change here? You and the chump change is a package deal? Okay, cool, go back. Go ahead, bye, doodles. Like, don't try to sell yourself like I need you, because that's not what this is. But that's what this person is trying to do. And they're burdened because information is coming in quick about all the things that they were doing behind the scenes to disrupt your life and change your wheel of fortune and close out this cycle. But that's what they're going through now. Like, the wheel of fortune is turning and this cycle is ended. Like, they will be forced to leave you alone, period. Okay? In this situation, this person was warned about. Change was coming, and they didn't want to face that change. Now they're forced to have strength behind their selfishness and their greed, because the conflict left them in heartbreak, leaving them in this situation where they're going to have to sit the foot down and take a seat, take several seats, and recuperate from, you know, the karma and the season that they're going to be going through. Okay? Now, yeah, they're going to have to sit down because this Chariot is coming in fast. Yeah. And this situation is calling for everybody to have courage through this Tower moment that's coming. And it's inevitable. Period. So I hope y'all follow me on that one. I also hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, so whoever this person is that needs to walk away, they're not going to have any love. They're not going to have a new beginning, okay? Because They're refusing to make a decision to leave well enough alone. Let the process be what the process is going to be. Okay? They're stagnant. They're stuck. They're idle. Okay? That's what it is. And they're really struggling because they feel like whoever you are in a collective, like you look good and you want for nothing, you need for nothing, you can have anything you want. Because they're looking at you off of your skin, off your flesh, off your material. Okay? And that's the reason why their defeat and everything is causing them heartbreak. They don't want to accept that, you know, the selfishness and the arguments and stuff that they, you know, were involved in, it didn't break your heart, it broke theirs. Because it just showed you, okay, I can leave. I don't need that. I don't. Nor do I want it. The fuck? But I digress. Okay? Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? The devil came out again. Yeah, this person just has an entity of attachment to them that just will not let them go. But that's the backfire of the shit that they was involved in, all that spell work and black magic. That's part of the spell work and black magic that the minions was the one that actually backfired on them too. All them chaos spells and argument spells, magic, all that stuff. Now they arguing with the same people they was teaming up with to go against you, collective. Guy or girl. All right? But this person is really mad. This demonic attachment on them, it's being shed light on. Everybody can see it now. This person is being seen for exactly who they are. Whether good or bad. Meanwhile, Spirit says, collective, you're going to be happy with your Ten of Pentacles. You're a King of Cups that has everything in balance, and you're defending yourself with this Queen of Swords. You're walking away from everything that no longer serves you, and you've went in to do the time traveling, to go over, go down memory lane and be like, oh, so that situation, this, that, and third was really happening. Oh, so that's why so-and-so did this, that, and third on so-and-so birthday, this day. Oh, that's why this, that's why that. Like, you just going down memory lane thinking, right? So, yeah, you think about how all the past betrayals and stuff and how, you know, you was being warned, but you wasn't seeing the signs with this Hierophant card. And you was just, you know, just being yourself, like, you know, energetic, eager, you know, but you was still a little restless looking over your shoulder because, you know, you was pulling strength from somewhere, you know, through this loss, and it garnered you a victory. Now you can manifest keeping these people far, far away from you, and you can actually rest in peace. While they're sitting there going back to the drawing board, you know, things are going to be coming in fast for you, and you're going to be required to hold on to what you got. Hold on to your love, because this tower moment is coming, and at the same time of this tower moment, you will be getting this brand new victory. This brand new victory that will set you even more on a happy path with this Nine of Cups, followed by Ten of Swords. You're going to be defending that left, right, center. Like, you ain't playing with nobody. Okay? And you're definitely a free spirit, having the courage to move forward with your lover, with inspiration. You know, your wishes will be coming true. You'll be encouraged to, you know, do a little bit more in the love department field for a person who you see as your world. You know, somebody you see stability with, somebody you see is just on the same boat as you are. Nine of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, you know. And y'all both on this full type of time, just ready to tackle on the world. And it's going to be people in y'all past just sitting there trying to breadcrumb y'all with some slick-ass love offers, slick-ass monetary gain, like, oh, I know you got a business doing this. Oh, I got a proposition and I've been working with some people, da-da-da-da-da. You don't need that. You don't need it. Spirit says decline. You don't need it. That's them bringing the bag to your kingdom. And was like, oh, you can't have the bag because I come with the bag. But you came in talk about, I had a bag for you. So leave the bag. Oh, me and the bag together. Then I don't want your bag. You came to me, not the other way around. and you think you're going to play on my top so I can give you more than what I'm getting back. But yeah, so this person going to be coming in on that type of time, and they're going to be having nightmares and worried and anxiety because they don't have nowhere else to turn. They're not getting offers like that. And then the offers that they are getting come at a price that they're not willing to pay. But it was fine and dandy when the shoe was on the other foot and they want to play God and force you to do some shit you didn't want to do. Yeah. So they rejecting offers to celebrate with low chump change people because they feel like they too good. And, they trying to go back to maybe some secret society, or maybe your family or friends, or somebody who has money, a King of Pentacles energy, and they're arguing with them because this person's now seeing that, damn, we did all of this and you the fucking burden. Like, why was I even working with you again to pull down Collective? Like, we can't find no good help around these bitch. Like, no, your goons are dumb. Karmas of the same mind think alike, so it's all idiotic. Make it make sense? How you gonna be mad at the Collective, but you was just as dumb kicking up with the bitch? Now you're looking at your finances like, oh, this bird brain bitch cost me this, that, and the third, and now I'm going to prison. I ain't got no money, no nothing to show for it. Who the fuck asked you to click up with bird brain bitch? 1. 2, who the fuck asked you to be sitting here hating on Collective? 3, who the fuck asked you to try to play God in somebody's life because you can't handle your fucking emotions? 4, do you not think that was the lesser of evils? Because your ass could be up 6 feet under. And you worried about all the money that you and Bird Brain wasted behind a fucking suicide mission? But I guess you just as Bird Brain. Take it how it resonates, whoever that applies to. Ain't no need to be looking at your bank account now because the bitch want to come in and this ain't worth that. You came over here to the secret society, bitch. The secret society was good and gold until you came through and blew up our whole fucking operation. Now I'm really mad at the Collective because I was doing all of this thinking we was gonna get one up. Now all this shit done happened. Cause like, what? What? Face ass. Like, come on now. Fuck is you talking about? But they heavily burdened because of the things that they know that's going on behind the scenes. Like, they can't, they want to create more illusions and options for this person, because they know that this person sees them as, the boss and stuff like that. But, this person is just irate. They just like a spoiled brat wanting daddy to pay for everything. And whoever this secret society is, that's their judgment, because it's like, you created a monster. Why the fuck would you give this bird brain bitch everything she asked for, knowing y'all a demonic ass secret society? Like, when the shit was blowing up before, it was still funny. Shit's still blowing up now, shit's still funny. Now that the dust is starting to clear, it's not funny no more. We on the 5th wave and you still bitching and moaning about the 2nd? Like, where have you been this last couple of days? Like, did you not feel the energy change? The energy shift? Did you not know as above, so fucking below? You forgot 2 weeks ago that you was in there fucking making sacrifices and, animal sacrifices and doing this. Here we are today. You look up and it's like, where have I been in these last couple of days? Like, where was you at when the 3rd, 4th wave came through? Like, now that the dust is settling, now you want to feel some type of way? It don't make sense. It was good and golden when y'all was going through hiccups. Y'all was like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. Now when there's nothing to, have left. Now you all irate and mad, like, come on now. But yeah, information is coming in fast about, you're happy and your new beginnings. These people will be left out in the cold, feeling ruined, defeated, backstabbed, and betrayed. Okay? They will be waiting in recovery mode, trying their hardest to get their money up, get their bank up. But they're gonna take a huge hit. But yeah, this secret society gonna have to give they're gonna take a hit financially. They're gonna have to give this empress her money. Yeah. And for the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords that think you're gonna come in with this World card, Spirit is saying, don't do it, because justice follows. Period. Justice follows. So, okay, so for whoever's listening, if you know you're supposed to give a divine feminine her money, her inheritance, her whatever, Spirit said, if you come in on some Knight of Wands energy, if you come in on some Knight of Swords energy, the World card, Justice, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune. Okay? I'm gonna show y'all too, because it's a lot of y'all up here. I guess the secret society jumped in, but they think the Most High God playing with you. It's okay. It's okay, because you're just going through the days. But Spirit said they tired of giving you chances. They're tired of you playing with them, because the devil can't touch the collective no more. But you knew that for some time ago. That's why the shit wasn't being so funny now, because you thought it was all giggles when the devil was still, doing what he was doing. God said, Satan, sit the fuck down. Don't touch him. You wait until I'm ready to give them a lesson later on down the life. You done did enough. And if these motherfuckers call on you, tell them I said no. But the devil just was like, nah, I'm good. So they mad at the devil. The devil ain't gonna tell you I can't touch him. Well, he probably did say I can't touch him, but he left it at that. He ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, the Most High God said da 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 da. No. He's just gonna let you do what you do. Like, yeah. Y'all supposed to be giving her shit. If you come in like this, this is y'all fate. This is y'all fate. Your world, as you know it, done. Justice will eat your ass up. Forget tearing you a new one. You will be non-existent. Balance will be fucking restored. And the Wheel of Fortune is going to be in the upright. So Spirit said that's if y'all come in like this, right? That's if y'all come in like this. So don't come in like that. Be genuine. Give the divine feminine, divine masculine. Give these people what they deserve. Give these people what y'all been holding back from giving them for so long. Because Spirit ain't playing. Like, y'all don't realize how bad this shit has gotten. Like, man, y'all about to be glad. Y'all about to be glad we got rainbows to this day. And if y'all know what these rainbows symbolize in the Bible, because baby, the way stuff is going now, if that wasn't brought about, I'm sure we would have probably had, man, natural disaster. I don't think nobody would be able to, I don't even know. Yeah. Spirit making it known, like, y'all seen it. This is what you'll have. And y'all thinking this on some light shit too. That's why y'all think it's a game. That's why I feel like kind of humorous, like, you shouldn't be feeling that way. Because I promise you, like, if you could feel the energy behind these cards, it's like, I can't wait for a bitch to do so. We're not antagonizing you to say, I wish a bitch would. We can't wait for you to do it, because we know you're going to do it. So imagine you in somebody's office and you got a government job and you supposed to be making sure that, Collective gets their money. Imagine you in that office and before you decide to be like, oh, well, I'm going to just give it to Collective's brother or sister. I'm going to just give it to, some other random that claims that Collective is slow or stupid or dumb or, not all the way there. No hand-eye coordination, no nothing, right? Before you get to sign that over, this is going to be on your shoulders like this. It's going to be on your shoulders like this. So you're going to be in there doing your thing. This going to be on your shoulders, waiting. Because it's no longer, I wish a bitch would, because a bitch has been doing so. So at this point, it's no soon that pen leave the page, and a decision is made, because Most High God got the last choice. That's why this is on your back right now. So when you make that last little sign, you do your thing, you're like, ha, 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 you got one Collective. Watch what's going to be on your fucking head. As soon as that pen come up off that paper, I promise you, as soon as that pen come off that jump, you're like, ha, ha, ha. And you're going to be crying. That's if you got tears left to cry. That's what I'm getting. Spirit said, play with it if you want to. They're actually encouraging you to do so. Because it's, at this point, it's like, we got to make an example. So who want to be the lucky one? And some real creepy shit like, bitch, why are you smiling when you say that? Because you know what time it is. Like, oh no, I got to get the fuck out of here because homie on way. Yeah. Yeah. You ever been in the movies and you be a part of the audience and you see in the movie where they be like you kind of root for the bad guy because whoever getting that ass whooping really deserved it, and you know that bad guy vicious, and you know we could fuck some shit up, but you kind of like, go bad guy, get his ass, he deserved that shit. I promise you, whatever bad guy did in the movies, I promise you, because you was the one that did all that signing before a bad guy, I'm gonna just tell you a little imaginary movie, right? So, yeah, bad guy doing his thing to, whoever deserved it, right? And then the whole movie go on and they think they gonna catch bad guy. Nah, because the Most High God told you what it is. You gonna be in recovery mode, bitch. Most High God told you what it is. Like, they on your ass. And whatever the judgment is, say bad guy was told to like stalk this person. They done start picking off their family one by one. And the whole movie going by, you can't even fucking understand why the fucking movie is like, yeah, you be real for bad, like, get his ass. But it's like, you don't even feel bad for the person because it's like, damn, bad guy chopped his ass up clean. Like, It's kind of humorous, but it's like, you know better than to laugh because it's like, that's fucked up. Any other given situation, that would be fucked up. So you know better than to laugh, but it is humorous because it's like, Bad guy go through the whole movie, just plucking motherfuckers off. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? That's all you can say through the whole movie. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? Oh, I digress. That's how your angels and the Most High looking, because it's like, what? You want to be made an example? Say less, I got you. Bad guy go through the whole movie, don't get caught, don't get nothing. But bad guy is on the run, after doing that. But bad guy ain't gonna drop dead until he get your ass, because he say the best for last. So the whole movie, you was the one that signed the paper, but everything around you fell off, all because of bad guy, right? So Bad guy done tortured your shit. You know, you done ransacked your home, burn your shit down. You up here in the corner in your office thinking everything good because the last of your Mohicans, he done killed your wife off in the morning. He done missed you by a landslide. Your car was supposed to blow up, but you done made it in the office, right? You thinking everything cool. You know, in the end, with the last credits get to playing and stuff, and then 5 minutes go past and the movie come back on, you be like, what? Everybody thought it was over. No, you didn't, did you? Why the fuck would you think that? Was it over when you was doing this shit to Collective? I think the fuck not. When we gave y'all time and time fucking again to do right, you didn't do so. So why the fuck would you think this shit is over? Run that shit. Run that shit, Turbo. You want to laugh so bad, but you know not to. So you grin and you cheek and you watch that shit go down because it's like, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you that energy is not nothing to play with. Like, that's some scary energy. For real, because I just had to jump out of that. Like, I'm scared for y'all because that's some wild ass energy. Like, being in that, it's like, I can't watch, but I can. I can't watch, but I can. Like, ooh, damn. Ooh, yeah. Shit, where the popcorn at? Damn. Ooh, that was cool. That was cool. I could have thought of nothing better. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Ooh. The movie over? You know damn well it ain't over. Credits. Told you. Yeah, that. See, it's not funny when the shoes, but just when we finally thought we was gonna have our breakthrough and motherfuckers want to come in and sign some shit over to the next bitch instead of still signing it over to the Collective. I don't know why you thought this shit was over. Face ass, that's really how it's given. Like, oh, shucks, boy. Everybody going down. Everybody going down. And it's sad, because it's like, give Collective they fucking money. Like, why are y'all playing so fucking much? Why are y'all so determined to get this reckoning that's coming? Like, this ain't nothing to play with, boy. That ain't nothing to play with. That ain't nothing to play with. Facts. At all. But don't say nobody didn't warn you. So if you was already the one that signed over some shit to my sister, knowing damn well I'm here, I'm alive, I'm well, I'm hidden, but I'm out here. Yeah. So somebody knew that. I'm just talking, I'm just on this, moving on. But yeah, so you went for it, spread your belt. I don't even know if I want a front row seat to that shit though, because the energy is just gruesome, boy. That shit is just gruesome. I don't know if my little eyes can handle that shit. I mean, it'll be for the nations to see, but still, it's like, you ever, okay. They gonna release those photos, damn. Anyways, I was gonna say, you know how the people be looking fucked up in them Conjuring movies when they be all like, body all disconfigured and shit. Some people gonna be found like that. And yeah, those pictures will be shared with the world. So that demonic energy and all that stuff that you working with, they gonna eat your ass up. and leave your carcass as a crumb. Those bitches will be shown, will be exposed, will be leaked. Seeing you in your most terrified, gruesomest state. Like, they might turn your shit into a movie for real. It might be another Conjuring off of your goofy ass. Just based on how you get dealt with. Like, that's the crazy part. And I'm just picking up on the energy, like, magic, gruesome, bro. And I don't got a weak stomach, so if you got a weak stomach and seeing blood makes you faint, but, you know, you did it to yourself. You really did. Back to the reading, though. What else we got, Spirit? Because somebody is hesitating. Somebody that used to be a part of a friend group that maybe is not a part of a friend group no more, who is lonely, they're hesitating about something. They're trying to make a decision. They don't know if they should go left or right. And they're furious and trying to pretend like they're not. Because they know an accident has occurred or is about to, and they're trying to keep it under wraps. Maybe some spell work backfiring. Illness came out in reverse. So whoever this person is, they're not sick. They're not sick, but they're not loved either. So, I don't know. I guess that's coming from, like, birds of a feather fall together kind of thing. But in this case, it's like, so say if one person is a part of a friend group and, you know, outsiders be like, oh, that friend group is a bunch of hoes. So they're looking at you like you a hoe. But not necessarily. Sometimes the hoes flock around the collective. We don't be trying to fucking be around hoes. Half the time, we don't even know these hoes is hoeing. They don't want us light beings to know that they be around there hoeing, but they want to kind of slick slide, get you in there to be doing the same shit. So just because you was born in the hood don't make you a hood rat. The Most High God put people in certain situations, so this is kind of what it's given. It's given as somebody that's looking for love in all the wrong places, that wanted to be accepted so bad in a friend group, doing all this nut shit behind the scenes. And it don't even have to be on no real big nut shit. It could just be like just feeding into the drama, just being the one to pass on gossip type shit, you know, being the one to, you know, call Stephanie over here when you know Brittany Ann don't fuck with her and you know it's gonna be a fight, like type shit like that. All because you wanted to be in a gang and looked at and like feel like you got attention and shit, right? But whoever this person is, they got kicked out of the group. Now I could be wrong, but take it as a resume. But they got kicked out of the group and they're feeling lonely, but Spirit says they don't have any illnesses or diseases like other people in this group. And they feel like whoever this person is that I'm talking to, you feel like you don't, you know, you're not fucked with like that, like everybody in the group. But Spirit says that's for a reason, because you're going to be the only one out of this so-called friend group that's actually moving on with life and having something to show for it. Right. And Spirit is trying to compromise with you right now because you don't know if you want to try to like kiss ass to this friend group or get back in good standards with this friend group. But Spirit is saying it was for a reason. Okay. We know you're lonely now, but you contemplating on compromising with someone, maybe because they don't have an illness, that you found out they don't have the illness, and you're having conflict with somebody else. Is this a friend group? So is this a friend group who, okay, because it's given like the sheep hanging with wolves, trying to be like the wolves, right? And then the sheep gets casted out because it's like, you ain't no wolf, you don't have that nightlife with us, da 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 da, right? And maybe the sheep slept with the alpha or the omega, and now the alpha or omega is, you know, maybe the sheep slept with the alpha or the omega, right? But somehow they didn't get or catch whatever this friend group has. And that was the Most High God protecting this sheep. Because the sheep wants to be a wolf. And the wolves were fine with the sheep being around because they thought that they would, you know, eat off of the sheep. Like, get some energy, get some resources. Sheep, the only one in the friend group that got a car. Why is that? So we gonna always hit up sheep. Oh, sheep, run me down here, run me down here. Ain't worried about no fucking gas money. But you calling on sheep to do this, do that, and third. And sheep with the shit, because sheep trying to be with the crew. On some birds with feather flock together type shit. But bitch, you was a diamond in the rough. What the fuck are you doing? But I guess, say less. I digress. Take it how it resonate. But, yeah, so, sheep, was you trying to backdoor Alpha or Omega? And the Most High God protected you from yourself? Let me see what else is going on. That's what it's giving me. I might have spoke too soon. Let me see. What else? Let me see. What else? Let me see something, because it's coming together. So, follow me, right? Because I'm not going to pause it. I'm going to just do whatever, right? So, if I'm seeing this correctly, right? Sheep, you got kicked out of the group. Sheep. Bro, kill your ass. Why is you trying to get back into this friend group? You looking for love in all the wrong places, and your ass about to get slaughtered. Keep fucking around. Because you the only one that's even in alignment to be, having something to show for in your life. Like, Spirit trying to get you on the right path, because you really, the low energies you're hanging with is really doing a good job at, like, bringing you down. And Spirit says you need to rise above it. They taking a crazy situation and trying to help you break free. Because, sheep, what the fuck is wrong? Why, babes? You're the only one going to have something to show for in life, right? Or these wolves know that. These wolves know they ain't shit, right? But you the sheep trying to be a wolf. You trying to compromise with somebody who doesn't have an illness, but you having conflict with them. Because it's fated that way. Like, this is not who you need to be with. This is not your person. Was you trying to backdoor somebody? Sheep, come on now. We do better than that over here. You was trying to backdoor somebody. got your rocks off too, didn't you? And that's fine. It's not fine. You got to pay for that. But, you know, for the meantime, for right now, the initial backlash that you would, we're going to save you for that. But just know you're on track for karma later on if you ain't already going through it. Because this is not your person. And we need to refrain from all this cheating and backstabbing and betrayal behavior that we be involved in. Okay? But you having a conflict with this person now because you was hoping that they was going to give you a gift of commitment. You was going to triumph. But no. That's what you want. But your triumph comes in a different form. The form that you didn't see coming. You thought the triumph was coming in Alpha or Omega. And it's not. It's coming in a different way. Because your rejection is your protection in this circumstance. You terrible sheep. How you gonna do that though? I mean, to each his own. We all do shit. But damn. Yeah, you're going back down memory lane. Was Alpha or Omega sheep, wolf already sheeps before? And somebody in the wolf pack took this person from you? Or sheep, are you going through it mentally? Because you going down memory lane thinking about a sweetheart and this person that you wanted to have a victory with, right? You daydreaming, you thinking about a life y'all could have had, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Is that what it is? And you're angry because you're not getting your way. Sheep, wake up, bro. Wake up. Girl or guy. Your name is now Sheep in this story, in this part of the reading. Take it how it resonate. Y'all know. Why you sheep? Leave him alone. You're thinking about whether to do this, whether to do that. Leave this person alone. You dodged a bullet because this whole wolf pack is infested. Okay, first of all. Second of all, yeah, a natural disaster is coming, but you don't see it. Nobody sees it. They don't want to be known. But yeah, this person that you're chasing after, they like their privacy. Yeah, they like their privacy. But they do be online a lot. They can act a little standoffish, a little separate. And you really was having nightmares behind this person. But you don't want nobody to know that. You're still daydreaming about this person though. And you're hoping to have good news from them, that they'll take you on an adventure and you can trap them. But that plan is overwhelming you and it's causing natural disaster for you because you listen to Alpha or Omega's advice, or you try to follow in their footsteps and see how they was treating this person. And you thought just because you slid in and got some, that it was going to be cool. But no, that was justice. Spirit is saying for you to be calm and stop what you're doing. And that'll stop the nightmares. And that way you'll be done, learned the lesson. Stop chasing behind other people's stuff, first of all. And then you'll have an idea on how to, actually not be no third wheel to nobody. Like, you can be okay and have your own family, So take it how it resonates. We want y'all to do better. Yeah, but your pride and ego won't let you let the situation go. But you're going to be forced to. And Spirit said it's all for your good. Yeah, Spirit said because somebody in this situation is not a professional. Somebody in the situation doesn't have a job. They're not stable. And sheep, it looks like you're the only one in this wolf pack group that is actually going to grow old and have something to show for in life. Like you accomplished something. These other people still going to be in the same spot you left in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now. You're going to be going to some of these people's funerals. And it's like their obituary don't really say nothing but a paragraph. Where they from, what's their name, da-da-da-da. Basic info. They ain't did shit with their life. Can't even give their furniture to the grandkids because they was playing renter center. So, Spirit said, this is your out. Don't be ashamed either, because plenty of people go through situations like that. But a lot of people don't listen to the signs. They don't want to acknowledge the signs. And that's not it. Yeah, like Spirit says, because see, I be seeing the cars flip over and they flip back. Because they don't want to be known, they don't want to be seen. You're trying to trap him because you feel like that's going to work because this other chick did it. But you're going to be the one trapped. Just like she is. Like Spirit is saying, don't you hesitating on if you want to try to suck gas to this friend group or get in good standings with them. You need to just let bygones be bygones and keep it pushing. You just keep it pushing. Like, yeah, you got some rocks off. Maybe you did cheat with this person behind this person back. Maybe they was going through, you know, a break or whatever. You got that one. You got your rocks off. Congratulations. Don't do it again, though. Because in that moment, if you wasn't as in alignment as you are, even on the frequency to receive the grace and mercy at the time, like if you was in any type of lower vibration, that shit would have stuck. It would have stuck. But because you was in high enough vibration at the time to be used by the Most High, he said, you know what? I'm gonna brush it off for you. But now he sent me here to let you know, don't do it again. Because if you do it again, you will get trapped. And Spirit says, this is for your own good. Spirit says, use your imagination to move forward. Really think back about what these people are saying and doing around you. Read between the lines, okay? Stop taking things for face value, okay? Because they know that you're lucky. They know that you're the lucky one. That's why they want to be all in your face, because they know you're the lucky one, okay? And they want to collaborate, but y'all seen it. It flipped over and it flipped back. They want to collaborate with you because they know they all a wolf pack full of ain't shit ass motherfuckers. So they all want a piece of your pie. And you in a little bit of a toxic energy right now. Entertaining these folks. Yeah, Spirit, so you're going to get good news if you open up your mind and practice self-love on the bottom of the deck. You will have good news. Your Spirit said they're coaching you behind, in this time of change. They're guiding you. So listen and look. Yeah, Spirit said you're going to be okay. All right, anything else for this? Anything else for this message? Yeah, you're going to have what you want. Spirit says, I promise you. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Spirit said, I promise. Promise. You're going to be okay. You really need to screen and scan everybody, though. You, in today's time and age, none of us need to be out here having no one-night stands. Definitely not creeping and sleeping with nobody if we don't know their medical history. Okay? So, definitely be cautious about that. Be cautious about that kind of stuff. Okay? All right, I'm gonna go into another message. What else? Anything else, Spirit? You wanna say anything else about anything else? This is already an hour long. We got to do 2 stories so far. Short, sweet, and simple. Because that sheep and wolf pack, that was already self-explanatory. Like, if you're in that situation, you know what went down. You know what could have went down. You know what you need to do. Right? All right. Good energy. Good energy. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? You know what to talk about right now? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Introvert. Somebody's stressed out. An introvert is stressed out, but they're hiding it. They're stressed out behind some results that's coming about an illness that they might have caught in a friend group. I'm gonna take that out. But meanwhile, somebody having sweet dreams. I know you ain't lying. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get this up here, because that's behind the feet. You know how, like, exactly, because it's given, like, you know how, like, when you see something, like, right here, but, like, it's like when you have a curtain, and you know the curtain is right there, but you just know it's something behind the curtain. That's what this is giving. Like, hold on, wait a minute. But we got so what it looks like is we got an introvert who doesn't want to tell anybody that they're actually low-key stressing out because they might have caught something from a friend group that they was fucking with, right? And they sleeping next to you, and you thinking they having sweet dreams and stuff like that, and they're hoping, they're dreaming that they get lucky and that they dodged a bullet, right? But they're overwhelmed real bad and stressed out because this person could be in a marriage or married with somebody and been stepping out, and they done caught something that they can't get rid of now. Yeah, and they trying to persevere, but they don't know how they gonna persevere. They trying to, though. Savings flew out and bully. So this person is trying to get some money together, or they're trying to preserve themselves best way they can, but they're being bullied for their appearance. There's gossip, there's, embarrassment here. Maybe this friend group is spilling the tea about what's going on. Yeah, and somebody's mad while the other person is calm. So somebody exposed somebody. It's giving somebody in this friend group expose somebody. Because they're mad. They're trying to come off as calm, cool, collected. They're furious that they got exposed. Anything else? What you trying to tell me, cards? What you trying to tell me? Yeah, they wishing for... they wishing for a blessing, but it ain't coming. They want a miracle from this situation. They really do. They need this miracle from this situation. They need to be relieved of the situation, because not only are they stressed out behind finding out that they caught a disease from a friend group. This could be down low men. This could be a female group. Okay, now you done caught something you can't get rid of. And you pretending to have sweet dreams at night, but and feel like, you know, you good, but you're overloaded. And you trying to raise enough money. You trying to, you know, go to work and still do what you do, but people around you, like at your job maybe, they're bullying you because they know about this friend group that you was creeping and blinking with. Yeah. But, you know, you're furious and you're trying to stay calm, but you really need a miracle in these times. And it's not coming. You really want to have a win, a gain, you know, but you're hesitant. You're trying to make a decision. You're confused on which way to go. You're worried. You don't know what to do. And you really want to protest this friend group, but so you can feel like you did something, but oh no. Yeah, somebody did expose you. You want to protest this exposure and pay somebody, a tech practitioner or somebody, to put a demonic attachment on somebody that you live with in a home, so that way they can be confined and they can be the one going through natural disaster and be lonely. And you could have the good news of knowing that, you know, they've been set down and you don't have to hear about anything that they was, you know, cooking up on the streets about you, like gossip or facts or whatever. You hoping that this practitioner can be your life coach and help you and show you the way and bring in justice, because you really want to live and learn from the situation, because you're proud of your ego kept you from doing so in the forefront. So now you the one waking up having nightmares trying to pretend like you all good and you're not. Meanwhile, you really just want to get to a point where you can just come up with creative ideas to cause a big enough conflict with this person so that way they can leave and this will be right on time. Yeah, you're trying to cause an argument with this person that you was living with, and it'll be right on time, you know, for, you know, the big situation to be done for. Like you both walk away. You want to cause an argument to do that though, because you really want to put a depth to the situation. You want to stop all this exposure because you're apologetic to whoever you was married to and in a commitment with. Because whoever this person is that exposed you was playing a strategic game against you being a fool. And now you're stuck in your head in fright because you don't know what's going on. And you don't realize that whoever this person is exposed you, stole your happiness. Like they fucked up whatever home you had going on over here. And they was all too ready to fuck up that family too. All too ready. Now they feeling all good. They dreaming about, you know, what they did while you left in the trap. You've been kicked out of your home. You've left homeless. And you're going through trials and tribulations, going through loss. And, you know, that'll just be the backfiring of the magic that you did on in retaliation on them. Because it's given they did love spell on you and you did love spell on them. Y'all was just doing magic back and forth between the two. So now that it's backfiring and wearing off, everything's like a ricochet effect. This one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one. Your turn, my turn, your turn, your turn. Tower, 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 tower. Type shit. But yeah, this person that did spell work on you for you to be with them forever. But now y'all, the spell works wore off and it's having y'all both going through withdrawals. Okay? But you're trying to relax, you're trying to have fun, but you feel like you're being played and worked and puppeteered just to get some help. Like, ain't nobody giving you money to help you pay for your medicine. Ain't nobody giving you help to keep it a secret from the woman you promised to, or the man you promised to spend your life with. Like, yeah, you made this promise to a professional, somebody you had desires for, somebody who, thought you was worth it. And you might have cheated on this person with a third party, and you were wearing a mask. Meanwhile, whoever your married person is that you cheated on with was practicing self-love, and they was just going through memory lane with you, like how life is so amazing. They had no idea, about what you was doing, but, and then it's given that you're the one going back down memory lane because you're saying that you should have practiced self-love instead of wearing a mask because, life was good in the beginning. Now you're stressed out and, wanting to be on your hands and knees praying for a miracle. But the evidence is there. The evidence that you collaborated with some people, maybe down low or not, and you got a gift that won't keep giving. And now you're trying to compromise with whoever your lover is to move forward, and they not really fucking with you like that. Like, they want to get out of this commitment, and you want to keep them stuck in it. But you forget that you gave them the green light to go. Spirit says because this has to happen because you won't stop and you're not apologetic. So Spirit says you're only wanting and hoping for a miracle and stuff because, you got caught up. So, yeah. Spirit said you were going to have to stop treating your family like this because they didn't deserve it. And you really in your head having nightmares, anxiety attacks, and all that good stuff. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? You really want to protest whoever gave you this disease, but you can't. And good news is this situation prepared you to not be nobody's fool no more. It's a little too late for that, but now you can never not know the lesson. And be like that sometimes. Because over here, if you know better, you do better. And it's right on schedule. Divine timing. It was meant to be. Divine timing. So that's what Spirit said. They had to, because you was going to keep doing it like you've been doing it behind the scenes, because this person never had a clue. They had no idea. And before the Most High God let you bring your innocent family this disease that you now know that you got. Maybe you was waiting on results and you was sitting up in bed and found out. You was reading your mind chart. You was like, oh my God, I really do got it. Now you kind of keep it under wraps and you want to go out and, be mad at the person that gave it to you, or the person that's going around the streets whispering your name and exposing you low-key. This had to happen because you weren't learning your lesson, and Spirit gave you time and time again your pride. It was your pride. I'm trying to tell you. Spirit said this has to stop because you're not apologetic and you wasn't stopping doing this against your family that didn't deserve it. Some people you can't do wrong. Some people you can't fuck over. Cut the deck on live and learn. What that indulging does when you out here partying and doing what you want to do. You live and learn where that gets you. And if it's not your situation, you definitely can't live and learn from it. That's why I don't get caught up in a lot of shit, because I peep game. I look and see what others are doing and I see what not to do. And this person will be lonely, all due to their pride. And they lost their spark. They don't have any more imagination. They don't know what to do. They don't know. Don't fall into a depression now. You made your bed and ain't gotta lie in it. Just figure out how to live with it. That's all you can do. Because now you're not gonna never not learn the lesson. Try again next lifetime, So you're trying to relax and enjoy time with friends and everything, or just some time by yourself. have a good interaction with folks, loved ones, your family. But, and your people's just trying to help you, but you don't want to hear nothing. Like, somebody's trying to help you, but you don't want to hear it. Maybe the person that gave this to you is trying to help you when you're not trying to hear it. Like, they were like, oh, maybe they're trying to give you excuses or something. Invite you out just to hook up again because they know that you got it. And they feel like, oh, okay, now that I know they got it, we can keep going because we could both be sick birds. Right? So, I don't know. Yeah. The person that gave it to you, this was their strategy. Their energy attachment on their back made them do it, and this was this happening to you was what they call justice. They wanted to make sure that you was locked and loaded and bound to them. So this was their plan all along. And that's probably what you didn't want to hear. Because they told you to your face. It was probably on some, oh yeah, that's why I did, that's why I did that. Yeah. Because your pride and your ego was getting a little rah-rah, so you had to have an ego definite moment, is what it's given. Yeah. So the person was like, oh, it's okay. And give you, try to give you words of wisdom, let you know, hey, it's gonna be all right. But meanwhile, they was the ones that were planning on giving it to you. It's crazy. I'm trying to tell you, they was too ready. They was daydreaming about this shit. They was too ready. Readiness came out first and daydream followed. They was too ready to do this to you. And because you're pride in your ego and thinking you could have your cake and eat it too, that's what caused you to be in a situation. So yeah. Alright. Anything else, Spirit? And you still want to protest somebody? What are you protesting? Your life is done. Let you tell it. I feel otherwise because even with all of this, there's still light at the end of the tunnel. Mission complete at the end of the day, so it's all about how you do it now, because this is a lesson you will never not learn again. So now that the hard part's done, what you gonna do with the rest of it? Are you gonna take yourself out now? Like, you still got a few more years. You wanna tough it out this lifetime? It's up to you. But hey, at least you learned a lesson. It's what it's given. So I don't mean to be nonchalant about it, but it's not the end of the world. Only if you let it be the end of the world. But at the end of the day, mission complete. So hey, sometimes a hard head make it all fast. And because you had to have this happen to you, you just was refusing to fucking listen. So the fuck? Over here, we learn and we do better. Period. No matter what situation, what circumstance, just do better. We all make mistakes, and you're granted to make mistakes. Nobody gives a fuck about your mistakes. We care about you doing better because you now know better. The fuck? Yeah, you're not receiving no good news. You're not getting no miracle. You're not having no, you're not getting out of this. There's no good news for you. There's just bad results, and you know it when you lay down with this person. Spirit say you're going to live with it for the rest of your life. You're going to live with it for the rest of your life, or dealing with this person that gave it to you for the rest of your life. That's punishment. But maybe that's just that'll be self-punishment on your part, you know how they be like, self-sabotage. The punishment is that you had the shit. That's it. Anything else, you putting on yourself. So if they say, oh, you want punishment and you can't watch TV. Okay, so now you done put yourself in the corner. You done wash dishes. You done did like all everybody chores. I ain't actually do that. I said your punishment was you couldn't watch TV. But if you want to add that in there, go for it. I ain't gonna stop you. You know, that might just be a guilty conscience. Trying to get brownie points. I don't know if it'll work. But, you know, you're doing better. I'm gonna leave you alone. Yeah. Because that was their goal. Their goal was to have you stuck, trapped, no longer receiving good news for the rest of your life, because they wanted to have you stuck to them, period. You ain't getting no good news for the rest of your days. You know, you're gonna have what this is, and this was their goal, period, point blank. But, you know, your pride and your ego wouldn't let you see that, wouldn't let you admit it. But all this person dreamed about, they was too ready. Shit is crazy. Guy or girl, take it how it resonates, whatever you need. What else you need? Anything else you need to know? What was that? And this person you portrayed was a sweetheart. That's why you had this happen to you. I keep telling y'all, you're not supposed to do people wrong. If you treat people how you want to be treated, you ain't never got to worry about bad karma coming back to eat your ass up. Because it don't tell you when it's coming. It don't tell you what form or shape it's going to come in. And it damn sure don't tell you if it done came and went already. So your goofy ass could be fucking neck deep in mud and you wouldn't realize it until you trying to turn your neck. Like, oh shit, what the fuck? How did I get here? Karma don't miss a beat. Don't miss no addresses either. Anything else, Spirit? You was wearing a mask real bad to these same people you was indulging with. Probably pretending like, yeah, to have a victory. You was probably showing off, acting like you was the bee's knees and you can do what you want to do. But that's not the case. So now you've been permanently set down. Yeah. Marriage came out sideways. You were struggling with this marriage that you was in because you felt like you wasn't a man in your own home and you went out, or a woman in your own home and you went out with some friend group and caught something that they didn't tell you that they had, all because they felt like you was jealous. You had it, but because of your own insecurities, you felt like you wasn't a real person in your own home, like you was puppeteered. Like, what? And it's crazy because those be the people that don't find satisfactory in themselves or nothing that they have. And it's not until you lose everything that you realize, damn, I did have it all. I did. But when it was there, why couldn't I see it? How is it that these people that I came around made me feel like, I'm so good? Like, because it was trauma bonding. You know, they was touching you at your core where you really felt like you needed somebody else. Like, because you were cowardly, you went outside of your marriage. Y'all could have even went to counseling. Even if y'all did go to counseling, you needed to have tried harder. But this was a lesson that you needed to learn that you just was refusing to. So Spirit said, okay, I'm gonna make sure it's the people closest to you too. People you gotta see every day. People that you know when they whispering it's about you. Yeah. So it's okay, because mission accomplished, right? You're not gonna never not learn a lesson again. It could, the same situation could come in a different form and you'd be like, nope, I'm good. Oh, okay. Mission accomplished. Face ass. I'm rolling. Spirit be funny though, but that's how they really be having to treat us sometimes because we don't be listening. And over here, you know better, you do better. You know better, you do better. Somebody taking the crib. Yeah, somebody's taking the house, and you're gonna suffer a loss, and you're gonna want to compromise. Cause she taking the family pet too. She or he, whoever you're married to, they taking a family pet too. You're gonna have so much loss, and you're gonna want to compromise so bad. They're not trying to hear that though. Just like you wasn't trying to hear that. But you can't be treating people out here dirty, bro, and think you're not gonna get dealt with. So I guess that's that. Did you want anything? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. Yeah, you can sit the fuck down and rest and think about what you did. Now you can go through your ego death. All behind the Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody you thought was a shit, and she wasn't doing nothing but leading you to your downfall. So Spirit said, don't expect to have nothing. You're gonna be coming from the bottom to the top all over again. Yeah. I just said it, started from the bottom. You ain't gonna have nothing. And you're gonna be stuck with a disease you can't get rid of. Lesson will never not be learned again. It's not funny. But when you got a hard head, it's so fast. It's not funny. We all have our moments, so when we do better, it's because we know better. And you now know better. Proud of you, G. Now, just don't be on no suicidal shit, because Spirit say you got a brand new beginning on this fool's journey. Yeah. You're going to be going through recovery. You damn sure will be feeling it. And you will be stuck for a while, and you will be out back. But, you know, your Ten of Cups is going to be coming back to you. Communication about that is going to be coming to you. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this divorce papers? Is this her saying that she won everything? You're going to be made to have courage through this waiting period while you're left out in the cold. And she's going to have the Ten of Cups because communication is going to come in to have you stuck in your mind. Judgment will be made, and a person of power is going to grant her everything that she desires from your shared past. And it's going to have you burden all the stuff that you was doing behind the scenes that she now knows, and that's causing arguments. Yeah. All behind whoever in your friend group who was working with whoever you slept with, and they slept with this person too. They was all working together to bring you this minimal love offer, and you took it. Now you ain't gonna have nothing. You're down to a Page of Pentacles with barely an idea, and you need to have courage through the situation. You're going through it mentally, but you still have stuff to be grateful for. And in the meantime, while you're still, you know, you'll have a home. You know, you'll have people, you know, in your life that'll help you, you know, accomplish your wishes. You're going to be taking baby steps trying to get back into Shawty's good graces, but she going to have her defenses up against you. She going to be too busy having a brand new beginning with the money that was awarded and all this stuff that was awarded to her in the breakup, in the divorce. You're going to be going through it. She going to be holding back. You're going to be feeling the loss and wanting to have a family with her again, have victory. And you're going to be calling yourself doing spell work or magic. She's going to be defending herself from you. And all that stuff that you did ain't going to be doing nothing but making matters worse or putting karma back in your face. Something's going to be coming in fast that you need to have strength about. Something from the past that you did in a dishonest way is coming back. And you will have to face a Hierophant energy, somebody who has divine wisdom about what you did in the past that's coming back up to surface. They've been watching you and they've been meaning to bring balance to the situation. Your wheel of fortune will turn. Dang. Yeah, your wheel of fortune will turn. And this Ten of Pentacles legacy that you had, it will be put on a chopping block. You can't balance it all. And whoever this person is that infected you is helping you, is making sure that you can't balance it all. And they're going to force you to walk away. And you're not like, it's like all of this stuff is going to happen so fast. And by the time you really look up, you're going to realize like you broke your own heart. And the people that you was friends with, collaborate with, they was doing selfish stuff too. But you was doing that to them. That's why they felt the need to, you know, backstab and betray you. And then, wow. You're gonna be calling yourself trying to argue with the Empress. Not you trying yourself. If you don't admit defeat, bitch, how you gonna try to come back in? Like, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm healthy, I'm clean, I got a bag for us. Come in and try to disrupt her shit and destroy her world. After you feel like time that went past and things are simmered down, you think you're gonna slide in. No. No. Spirit said for all your cruelty and connivingness, they're gonna send a King of Wands in to your Empress or to your ex-wife. And this person is gonna, you know, this possibly could be a lawyer that worked on your divorce case or something. This could be anybody of authority, but they're gonna come in and bring in this Ace of Pentacles for this person, and that'll be the end cycle's complete. That'll be their justice. And the truth is that you will be highly upset because you didn't see this coming. Like, you think it came out the woodworks, but it was divine timing. Okay. And that's her justice for being bold and making decisions and planning to move forward instead of choosing to hold you back. And for that, she gets love. And a death is being brought to this situation so she can move on happily. And you will be hurt, beyond hurt. Okay. But that was the goal of whoever this person was. That was the plan. And that will be the plan. Because you learned the lesson, but, you know, you're still going to do what you want to do. You're still going to try to come in on some manipulative shit after divorce is settled. No, you can't get back what you had. You can't. Because Spirit told you to stop. Spirit said you wasn't apologetic and you wasn't stopping. So that was justice, period. So, yeah. Don't look to get your family back when it's all said and done. Because it's the bed you laid in. It's the bed you laid in. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I might just close this one out and go into another one. It just seems like Spirit got messages for everybody today. So I'm going to just label these videos as collective messages. So thank you for if you reached this far with me. Yeah, Spirit say they still want to compromise this loss, but there is no compromising. You lose. Period. They said, since you felt like such a puppet in this house with this person, I'm gonna free you from it. This was a good person that you done dirty, and they did your family you created did not deserve this. And before I let you bring that disease home to a loving family, another wife, the good that you never realized that you had until it was gone, I'm gonna go ahead and fix this situation, because the Most High God protects babies and fools. Okay. There is no compromise of this loss. Period. Alrighty. And on that note, I'm gonna end it out. Spirit says right on time. It's all gonna happen in divine timing. It's inevitable. It was bound to happen, and it's been made to be so. When you found out you had that disease, you should have known then that there's no going back, and your life is forever changed. So that's why I said don't get depressed. Just live it to the fullest for as long as you have left. And let the family be happy without you. Okay? Thanks again for joining me. Again, this is Beautiful Bliss Tarot. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me, and join me in the next one. Okay? Love y'all. Bye.